January 1st.
Happy New Year, Senpai.
Happy New Year, Ken.
Let's make this the best year ever. It's New Year's, but there's nothing really special to do.
Well, you can always wish people a New Year's greeting. Like, have a great year.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you too, Koro.
Oh man, I completely overslept. Why'd I stay up all night watching that stupid movie? Did you guys
watch
see
a
it?
movie
They had
after
these
this?
Giant Amazon women running around in the jungle.
Why would I watch that?
Is anyone gonna visit the shrine?
No, I don't believe in superstitions.
Me either.
Oh, that's too bad. Yukari-san and the others are already there. They're all wearing kimonos.
Kimonos, huh? I'm gonna run to the store.
Hold it right there, Junpei.
What?
You're going to the shrine, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm just going for a walk.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm going with you then. I'm bored.
Oh, I'll go too.
All right then, let's go. You coming?
You know it.
Anyone know where it is?
Yeah, the girls told me the directions.
I've been to the shrine so many times this year.
Sweet.
Happy New Year! Let's all do our very best this year. Hey, you guys are late. We were just about to leave.
Yucatan.
I guess kimonos are a much more, like, big
What?
deal in Japan for guys. I don't know. They look really
Happy
pretty.
New Year.
Like, maybe it's just a fancy dress
What's
or
the matter,
something. But this
Yori?
seems weird that Junpei's having this reaction.
Mitsuru-senpai, you look hot. I mean...
Stop staring at me. I've never worn a kimono before. Does my sash look okay?
Fuga, you look... Wow!
Jeez. This traditional clothing is quite interesting. However, it's difficult to move in.
The girls seem to be embarrassed about their clothing.
Ah, I'm so glad I came. New Year's kicks ass. Yeah!
Junpei-san, why are you acting so strange?
Man, we got to see some great stuff today. Right, Akihiko-senpai?
I guess so.
Hey, aren't you guys cold?
A little, but I love this time of year.
That's not what I meant. Junpei-san said that you guys aren't wearing anything underneath your kimonos.
Ken!
He said what?
Ow!
The Yukari stomp. Oh, the music. I love the music for January. How could Stupé say such a thing to a kid? But you know, it's nice to do this sort of thing once in a while. Let's think positive thoughts and hope for the best results. I drew a paper fortune and it read great luck. I'm anticipating excellent results. I'm not used to seeing the girls like that. I'm kind of embarrassed to look at them. Do you want to leave? I'll stay a little longer. I wasn't trying to leave. Just trying to talk to you. Jeez. Dude, I didn't say that. Don't make things up. But you... Oh, poor Ken. Arf, arf. I don't know what I was expecting. Can't buy takoyaki. Alright, I guess I'll leave. But then I have to stop listening to this music.
What did you wish for, Fuka?
I wished for a great year. It's a bit generic, but that's what I really want.
That's what I want as well. How funny. We all wished for the same thing.
But it wasn't a plea for help. I know that we'll be victorious.
We should get going.
Ah, more Tartarus. I suppose that means there's more to Tartarus than what we found. So I'm going to go back and see what we can find. I guess there's no reason not to do it tonight. Oh yes, the kick-ass storm theme! Happy New Year! And now, the first news of 2010. This year's first apathy syndrome patient was admitted at 1:13 a.m. I'm gonna save the game. Alright, let's, I'm gonna go to Tartarus and just see if we can get any higher than we were. Oh, hey, there is more. Look at that. It looks like I've got a ways to go tonight, so we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. Oh. Huh. We've gotten back here already. Now, last time we were here, this was the top. Like, it ended. And now there's more Tartarus. Oh, and it's Disco Tartarus. Alright, well, I'm gonna go fight my way up here. Got a ways to go. Oh, this was a marathon of a block. I know there's one more block to go through, but we're just gonna come back tomorrow because, oh, that was awful. Look at the number of floors I had to go up. It was like 2 or 3 times the length of a normal block of Tartarus. So I'm just gonna come back tomorrow because half the party's tired and they're not fighting as well as they should be. Yeah, so I guess he's leaving. We're just gonna come back tomorrow and do the last block. We got time before the 31st. And it's not like I was doing that much else with my evenings. Oh, I hated that block. Concentrating on the paint and posters all over town. Since the materials share similar designs, police believe they are the work of one culprit. Interesting. 3 guesses who's painting Nick symbols all over town.
Sup, dude?
Hey, let's go to Tartarus. We can't just sit around here and do nothing, you know. Yeah, we are gonna go to Tartarus. Because I need to get through that last block. So, Fuka, let's do this. Oh, I can't. I'm tired. Crap. Hang on. No, we're not going tonight. I have to sleep tonight. We'll go tomorrow. took into custody a man who went out of control at the shrine. The unidentified man would only repeat, "The fall is deliverance." Ah, that's unnerving. Tartarus, let us go. I don't need to know that. I need to go to Tartarus tonight. Alright, tonight we tackle the last block. Okay. Let's get the last block opened. Ta-da! We're done with Disco Floor. We have unlocked the real last block of Tartarus, Block 6. Which is the heaven block, it looks like. And I gotta get up to the 220th floor. 5 more powerful enemies. That's a lot of bosses to beat. And we have leveled up the Judgment Arcana. The Nyx Annihilation team has reached level 2. Alright, let's go for this. You know, there's always one of these segments in every one of the games we've played so far. In Persona 1, it was right before the Pandora boss. And I remember in Persona 2 there were a bunch of them, but the one that stands out to me is that grinding in the subway so that everybody could equip their ultimate personas. And here in Persona 3, it's blowing my way through the top of Tartarus. It took forever. There are a bunch of these like little trash bosses in the way that have gimmicks to prevent you from getting too far with an underleveled party. And it's just... oh, I'm so tired of grinding. But every time I've beaten one of these little mini-bosses or got to a different floor, Fuka comes on and says something like, "Ah, you guys are awesome!" And we're like, "Oh, hey, we did it! That was the last one! Good, excellent, thank you, Fuka." We're almost to the top, yes! It was such a long way, but now we're almost there. Together, we can see this through to the end! Yeah, and every time she says that, this happens. So I've pretty much ranked up the Judgment social link without talking to anyone. It just builds as I've been killing my way through the top of Tartarus. So I would have recorded it, but nothing interesting was happening. It was just like, "Congratulations, you've gone up a floor. Ah, have a social link rank." So now that I've killed all of those mini-bosses, I'm going to go ahead and keep going up as high as I can, and then call it for Tartarus until the end of the game. Loot over here. Let's grab it. Oh, 5th number. Ooh, what's 5th number? Who can wear that? Can you wear 5th number? No. How about... you heal everyone? Cool. How about you? Can you wear 5th number? Yeah! Ooh, ooh, ooh! That's very nice. Alright, we've given Aigis some substantial new armor. It's like almost twice the armor she was wearing. And finally, we have reached the last barrier. This is the promised place. So this is where we must go. And Fuka's praising us, and we're gonna level up Judgment all the way to full here. We have fully finished up a social link. Now, yeah, I confused Messiah, the ultimate persona of the Judgment Arcana. Messiah the Savior, yeah, and Messiah is generally considered to be Makoto's ultimate persona, much in the vein of the Ultimates from Personas 2 and all of that. But he is a pain to fuse, as are all the Ultimates. They're pretty much just trophy fusions at this point. You've got to fuse like 8 different personas into Thanatos, and then fuse Thanatos into Orpheus, the original persona that you had. And then once you've done that, it creates Messiah. But it's also such a high level that it's sort of like, why would you bother doing this during the actual gameplay unless you were, like, insane? Or you just really wanted to fuse Messiah. But for me, it's sort of like, well, other personas will work just as well, and I don't have to spend an extra 17 hours grinding in this game in order to get them. I mean, I feel like I've got a pretty good party right now. I've got, like, Loki, Thor, Scotch. Yes, please let winter vacation end. There's nothing good happening during winter vacation. I'm losing social link time to this stupid vacation. This game makes me want a piano. A man has been arrested for his attempts to recruit others into his suicide ring. The detainee was an unemployed 30-year-old man intensely devoted to cult-related magazines. Great, now we've got another cult. What's this one called? The Masked Circle Part 2? Well, actually, no, it's probably being led by, Takaya, so I'd call it the Half-Assed Circle.
Oh, hey!
Have you noticed those weird symbols and posters all over town? They really creep me out. Nyx must be affecting everyone's mind. We should go to Tartarus. A month's totally gonna fly by, you know. Please tell me vacation is over. No, I have to go through how many more days of this? Oh, 3 more days of vacation. Oh. It's like the game was like, ah, yes, you've reached the end when you really want to be working on the last few bits of those social links before your time is up. Let's just yank that rug right out from under you, friend. Every time I go to check if Mamoru is there, and he's never there. Why? I don't know. In the end, this old apathy syndrome patient died due to malnutrition. This man was the first patient that the young doctor was not able to save. Tears rolled down his face. That was our special report. Coming up next, the news. Two more days. 2 more days of vacation. Torturous, torturous vacation. Oh, hey. Yes, Yukari, what do you want to do? Want to do something tomorrow? Yes! Please! Let's use the last rank of, or the last day of vacation to do something important. Like date Yukari. Tomorrow, then we get a Friday and a Saturday. And hopefully someone calls us for a Sundate. But Friday and Saturday, we could potentially knock out both Chihiro and Fuko. Fuko? Who the heck is Fuko? Yuko. Ah, we're at the accessory shop. Oh, this pink diamond is so cute. Let's see how much it is. Oh my gosh. Yukari seems to be enjoying herself. Come on, admit it. You're bored out of your mind looking at this stuff, right? You're just here for my sake, aren't you? Yukari seems worried. Hey, why don't we look for something for you, Makoto-kun? How about a wallet chain? Okay, but you choose. Really? You want me to pick? Oh, but they only have girls' stuff here. Sorry, maybe next time. I have another gift? Oh no, I have another lucky charm. Don't I? I don't have an option not to give it to her. Oh well. I tried to hit circle, but it didn't work. It's like, oh, you're locked into the gift even if you know she hates it.
Greetings.
Alright, thanks, Agus. Happy New Year! Now for the first exercise. Oh wait, this is Lisa. Happy New Year! Now for the first exercise of 2010. I won't tell you how old I am, but it's pretty old. Today's Cantonese word is hoisamuro. Punch the air and say hoisamuro. Hoisamuro means yay. All those students finished with exams are saying hoisamuro. That's all for this week. Back to more cult-related news. Hey, have you heard of this cult? Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. The fall is coming. It's already decided. Oh, well, if it's already decided, then it can't be helped. By the way, about the homework for second period. These people are very blasé about the end of the world. Happy New Year, everyone. Winter break is over now. No more booze. Oh wait, you guys are underage. Wow, I feel sorry for you. Well, let's get right down to business with the new year, so we'll start with the basics. It's a simple concept, but students often get it wrong. I'm talking about the apostrophe. Okay, Makoto. Of the 3 phrases I've written on the blackboard, tell me, which one is correct? It's wrong. That's absolutely right. It's is a contraction of it is. It's is a possessive word. You could say its tail or its temperature, but not it's wrong. There is another pair of words that are commonly confused. There and there have the same pronunciation, but they're not interchangeable, so watch out. Now, open your textbooks. Oh, baby. Maybe later. I feel bad because there's one social link I really want to get done because I didn't get it done the last time I played. I've never seen it. So I'm going to be prioritizing it. Excuse me, I keep coughing and muting the
Hey,
mic.
you busy? Could you come with me for a sec?
Sure. If you take my social link time, though, Junpei, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Let's go to the rooftop. Hey, we've really never had a chance to talk, have we?
What? Yes, we
It's
have.
almost coming of age day, you know? I used to just think of it as a day off. But now, I wonder if I'm even gonna live long enough to celebrate it.
Yeah, me too.
It's been pretty weird around here lately. People have been passing out, others have gone missing. Dude, it's crazy. Senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims and the memory revision can't keep up. It's all gotta be because of this Nyx. Oh, and have you heard about that doomsday cult? They've been running around town telling everyone they see that the end of the world is coming.
What, you mean the
And
Zomies
we
people?
need to do something, and quick.
I agree.
But it's not just Nyx, you know. 2 members of Strega are still alive. They haven't done anything yet, but I know they've got to be planning something. And we need to take care of them, too.
We will, Junpei. We will.
Wow. Becoming such good friends that I'd trust you with my life. I never would have imagined that happening last spring. But then again, I never thought it would come to this. You know, I don't think it's completely hit me yet. It's just also hard to believe. But that doesn't mean we should just sit around and wait for it to happen. You're pretty cool, man. That thing was inside you for 10 years, and you harnessed its power and made it your own. I'm glad I met you.
I'm glad I
It's
met you too.
embarrassing to say it, but that's really how I feel. We'll always be friends, right? I mean, even after this is all over?
Oh, hell yeah. Together to the end.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I can start the IGUS social link now. It's been a long time since I first came to the school. My outlook on many things has changed, but I'm not sure these changes are for the best. Makoto-san, do you have any plans after school lets out? If it's alright with you, I would like to walk home with you. Yeah, so this is the first day, and IGUS does not count as a girl for the purposes of screwing with the other social links. So I'm not worried about that. I don't know why, but I guess it's because she's a robot. I come here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these places called shrines. But lately, that has changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. Now, I can understand his reasons for doing that. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. It's the same for me. I have grasped the fact that I can't protect you, yet here I remain. Subconsciously, I was following my feelings rather than the available data. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but to tell the truth, it seems that the reasons behind my behavior changing while I am with you, Makoto-san. You sense faint affection from Agus. Robot love. And we have started the Aeon social link, which is a new one for FES. This wasn't in the original game at all. You have established a new social link. Oh, I have a correction to make. I talked about what drives people, but of course, Karamaru and myself aren't people. I'm sorry. Agus looks somewhat lonely. You decided to go back to the dorm. Nothing cures loneliness like going home.
Where have you been?
Oh, I'm skipping his... Oh, whatever. I skipped his dialogue. I sometimes just do that out of habit. It's stupid. Research shows that children's New Year's gifts are being affected by apathy syndrome. Due to the epidemic, the parents are unable to visit their relatives and... as a result, they are instead simply buying their children Buzz Lightyear toys. Alright, we're gonna hang out with Agus again. We'll work on the other social links, don't worry. I just want to make sure this one gets leveled up appropriately, given how close we are to the 31st of October, or of January. 31st of October. I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here? The ocean waters at Yakushima, where I had been sleeping, were clearer than these, but I prefer the view here. Before I came here, things such as liking or disliking the scenery never entered my mind. What about you, Makoto-san? Do you like this town? I like it. I'm glad to hear that. Feeling the same way as we view the same scenery. It feels nice. Many feelings towards various things I had not recognized before now are making themselves clear now. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, I want to hold on to this feeling. Affection grows from Agus. More Aeon Arcana. Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so I imagine that you are quite cold. It would be awful if you caught a chill.
Sup, dude?
Only 3 more weeks till X Day. But it's weird. I was pissing my pants all last month. But since I decided I was gonna fight, I'm not scared anymore. Hey, let's go to Tartarus. No! No, Junpei, I'm done with that place until the end. Up next, stock market news. Going into the month, safety-related companies are seeing large gains. The apocalyptic thinking that's spreading amongst the populace is said to be a major factor. Koro wants to go for a walk. Well, why not? We'll get some extra points with Chihiro. Oh, it's you, Makoto-kun. And Koromaru-kun, too. It's alright. I'm getting used to him little by little. I just have to... Oh, we already did this scene, didn't we? Just getting an extra version of it because I'm talking with Chihiro. Someone call me. Yes! Yes! I don't have to waste tomorrow. I don't even care that it's Kesuke. We'll hang out tomorrow. I'm really strongly hoping Mamoru is available on Monday, even though I have weird suspicion that he's not, for whatever reason, going to be available. Because if he is available, I think I can finish that social link that day. But meanwhile, Kesuke and I got a beef bowl. I've seen this before in a commercial, but it looks so good in person. Kesuke seems excited. That was the first time I ever ate a beef bowl. I didn't expect it to taste that good. My parents always told me I should never put anything over rice. The rules are so annoying. We would never even have beef bowls at home. Well, let's eat here again. Yeah, let's come here again. Give me a call, anytime. Well, if I ever need to hang out with Kesuke, it's gonna level up. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 46, The Great Devil's Tomato Farm. Owl doesn't like tomatoes. And now the news. City officials are concerned that the graffiti and posters are destroying this town's image, and creating a new image, one of cultist insanity. Ah, hey! Just in case, we've got extra Mamoru points. Alright, keep your fingers crossed that Mamoru is at the freaking train station. We've got a day off, I don't want to waste it. And if he's there, we can use it very profitably polishing that social link off. It's coming of age day. I don't know why Junpei was afraid we weren't going to survive to reach this one. Because it's nowhere near the day that Nyx was going to show up. Today is Coming of Age Day, and there were parties planned in each area for those turning 20. However, due to apathy syndrome, many of the parties had to be cancelled. Well, I'm glad I'm not turning 20. Mamoru, 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 Mamoru. Say it with me! Mamoru! No! The chant of summoning did not work. I don't want my life to end before becoming an adult. Hey, let's go to Tartarus tonight. I don't want to see the world end. We're finished with Tartarus, you people. Alright, I gotta look at my social links. Come on. I want to finish... I really want to finish Yukari. Treasure... I think we are in line to potentially finish all of these, except for the photography club. Which I really shouldn't have started, but... we'll see what we can do tomorrow. It'll be a Tuesday. I don't think Igus will be available. Igus is tricky because she's only available for literally 1 month. You have to get everything right to max her social link. And I didn't start Mitsuru, which I'm sad about, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish it. But like I've said, we are going to try and finish all of them in Persona 4, except there's one that I might not finish, just because it's really finicky and has no plot-related elements to it at all. Lately, even the late-night comedy shows have been talking about the end of the world. It feels creepy. Are you still talking about that? Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you this magazine that hit the stands today. Magazine? Don't tell me it's about cults. Well, just read it for yourself. You'll see how true it really is. Nyarlathotep Weekly! Actually, we have our pick of cults. We've got the Nyarlathotep cult, we've got the Masked Circle, we've got whatever the cult was in, oh hey, Chihiro wants to hang out. Okay, we can hang out with Chihiro and finish that link. I don't think Yuko will be available, but it would be nice to get Chihiro's finished. Whew, it's cold. I should have my skin plated. I'd shine as bright as the sun. You all know what plating is, right? It's a process to cover objects in a thin metallic layer. Tin plating is done by plating iron with tin. For corrugated galvanized iron, you plate iron with zinc. Gold medals, by the way, are created by plating silver with gold. So technically, Olympic athletes don't win gold medals. It's kinda sad. Stay awake. The night sky is beautiful these days. It's because the air is clear. Stars produce light via nuclear fusion, and visible planets reflect the star's light. That's not to say that one's superior to the other. They both have their own purposes. Life is the same way, though. It might be hard for you kids to understand that now. Have you heard the news that's going around now? The media makes it sound supernatural. But don't listen to them. That kind of rumor spreads every now and then, like a drop of dye on a specimen. It'll die down soon. With the rest of the world. I actually think that it may only be Chihiro that's available as far as our girlfriends. I can hang out with Bebe, Kesuke, yeah, Yuko's not available. I'm just double checking. I want to make sure I didn't reverse that one again somehow. No, okay, it's not reversed. Alright, and by finishing Chihiro, we'll be done with her, it'll be impossible to reverse it, obviously. Let's finish this! Would you like to come over to my house? It's a little far, but... We're going to Chihiro's house. Iwatodai 3rd Street, Chihiro's room. You and Chihiro are enjoying each other's company. This is the illustration collection I wanted, remember? I bought all 3. I blew my whole allowance, but it was worth it. This book was done by the same artist. Would you like to borrow it, if you're interested? Just promise to think of me when you read it. Well, thank you. No problem. I've read it so many times that I've practically got it memorized. Obtain manga. It's getting dark out. Oh, wait! My mother just called. She says she has to stay late at work. I've heard that there have been assaults on women in this area. I really don't want to be alone. Please stay, just a little while longer. It's getting late. 30 minutes, please. Chihiro seems desperate. I want you to stay, Makoto-san. I know I'm being selfish. Not like you, Makoto-san. You're such a great person, and you make those around you happy, too. I wish I could have you all to myself. So please, grant me this one last wish. Please, for this special moment, think only of me. Chihiro has expressed her love for you. What? I love that. Every single time a social link happens, he's just like, oh, so surprised. I had no idea that this would happen. The bond has matured. Justice has been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Melchizedek. That name sounds really familiar. Which is never something I thought I would say about a name like Melchizedek. The Hand of Justice. I'm sure it's like biblical or something. Makoto-san. This is the most awkward hug ever. It's so warm being near you. You share a tender moment with Chihiro.
Oh, there you are. We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
Yeah, why not?
Wow, that was easy.
Well, you asked me if I wanted ramen.
Akihiko-san's buying. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima? You probably forgot all about it by now. Well, you won in the end. Even if it was Agus. But whatever. Akihiko-san still lost, right? It took me like 6 months to make him accept that fact.
I'm amazed you kept
So come on,
trying.
everyone else already left. We gotta hurry.
Alright, let's go. Like I was saying, you're never gonna have to fight me that hard to get me to go eat ramen.
Is the special okay for everyone?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. 5 specials, please.
Man, this is awesome. Akihiko-san's never treated us all to ramen before.
Hey, why do I have to treat everyone?
Not this again. Come on, Akihiko-san. A bet's a bet. Pay up.
All right. I never said I wouldn't.
This article looks quite disturbing. Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
It must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
What the?
There's a picture of their leader.
Hey, that's...
Is that Takaya?
Who did you think it would
I
be?
thought something was up. So, Strega's behind that cult. I've lost my appetite.
Listen to what he says. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. In Nyx, there is no pain, no suffering.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
Wait. He's saying that Nyx will save the world? That's not true.
I don't think he really means what he's saying. This is all just a game to him.
That son of a bitch.
But there are those who do not understand this truth, even though they have also been blessed by her. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it, using it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Wait, is he talking about us?
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, sorry. Hey, what's up with them calling him the charismatic one? How'd he get so popular all of a sudden?
Well, Jin's pretty well known on the internet. He's probably pretty good at stirring up trouble.
Ah, he knows Reddit
I bet
foo.
he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame. Oh, those two make me sick.
Brothers and sisters, I shall go forth to make preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx. The revolution is here.
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
I mean, you see the
Throughout
posters.
history, those who have changed the future have often been highly charismatic. That's the end of the article. It appears that after the interview, Jin and Takaya disappeared again.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They must have been planning this all along.
Takaya's words have changed the mood of the entire city. Even though they won't admit it, they are all afraid.
Yeah. I mean, why else would people believe this nonsense Takaya's preaching?
I guess people just need something to believe in.
Well, no wonder there's a sense of doom in the air. We're all gonna die.
But is that so surprising? The fact that all life ends one day has nothing to do with Nyx. Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
I guess.
To tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this had happened. But since we've made up our minds, why don't we just leave it at that? Our objective is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll just have to deal with them too.
I agree.
Let's do it.
Probably run into them at Tartarus anyways.
Probably.
However you look at it, we're the obstacle standing in their way.
The promised day will soon be here.
Yeah.
Can I have ramen
We
now?
need to do all we can until then.
Oh, okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, and we're gonna need lots of energy, so let's eat.
Thank you, Junpei.
Excuse me, I'd like to order a Hagakure bowl. You don't mind, do you, Akihiko-san?
Junpei, don't forget, you're having half of Aigus's food too.
Why is Aigis even ordering?
Oh, don't worry, I'm starving.
You just better eat it all.
As you can see from the map, it'll be sunny skies all week long. Those of you with entrance exams won't need to worry about getting snowed in. Now, back to the studio. Now, back to Hyper Action News, where we give you all the day's news and more besides. No walks with Koro today. Alright.